with tip-off.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Curry with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Embiid in the corner. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Middleton the pass to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Simmons looking it over. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Pass to Thibault. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Lopez. And it's Milwaukee's ball.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And the pass to Middleton. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Simmons. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And stolen by Simmons. Goes up. And Simmons slams it in.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
Now here is Holiday. Feeds it to Lopez. Embiid with the steal. Right side Curry. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:14 left in the first. And stolen by Thibault. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one is no good. Bucks trail by 5. Will it go? And it's laid in by Holiday.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Simmons. Dishes it to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Harris against Holiday. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Doesn't go that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Curry. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Bucks trail. Outside Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Simmons. Antetokounmpo, no good. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the shot is good. And that's 11 points for Ben Simmons.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
He gets it up. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trouble.
Being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Teague in at the point guard position. And here is Milton. He feeds it to Howard. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks trail by 7. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No doubt you can see Teague get hit, but what focus to be able to knock down the shot afterwards.
No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Teague surveying the D. It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Teague with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up. Portis in the post. Hill's there. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Portis.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's stolen by Green. And now Philadelphia on the break. Hill leading the charge. Sweet move. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That was pretty clever right there, knowing how to finish. And you knew the contact was coming from somewhere.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Holiday against Hill. Ball's not loose. Middleton against Green. That one goes in. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
The 76ers leading by 9. Hill looking around. Pass to Milton. Lopez with the block. Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound Bucks. And Giannis throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Green kicks to Hill. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Longer than most players at his position, and with that frame, I like how George Hill uses it all to score over the defense.
Here's Middleton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Simmons, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Bucks trail by 9. Outside Holiday. And Lopez has it in the corner. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Simmons passes to Harris. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
It's stolen by Harris. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Just 3 on the clock.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And so it's Philadelphia. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points. And
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. And now Philadelphia on the break. Thibault finds Harris. The 76ers with another miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Lopez right side. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Embiid, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, playing in front of so many people has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And Simmons slams it in.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Takes it down to Middleton. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
For Philadelphia, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
So he gets them both. Here's Giannis. 8 points for him. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Harris. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Loads it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. Curry's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Giannis high post. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Thibault. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's DiVincenzo. They need this one. Lopez. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
How about Lopez inside, showing some smooth, fluid moves?
For Milwaukee, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Both free throws good from Lopez.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Hill against T. Hill, no good.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Forbes. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Outside Hill. Milton the pass to Scott. Back to Milton. Here's Hill. 76ers moving the ball around. The feed to Howard. 3 on the clock. Fires it up. A new 14 for the 76ers. Hill has the open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Hill's got 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Teague, here we go. And Lopez throws it down.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Hill kicks to Scott. Howard up on top. Milton finds Hill. Kept alive. Back to Milton. The kick out to Hill. Milton the pass to Green. It's stolen by Teague.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bucks trail by 16. We've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Forbes in a shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers leading by 16. Outside Hill. They kick it out to Green. Green draws the double. And Scott has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside Teague. He feeds it to Tucker. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Hill.
Well, Teague has his binoculars on, able to find his man for that open look.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And Holiday, here we go. Can't connect from short range. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Middleton. Back to Lopez. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. Trying to get open is Lopez. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Philadelphia leading by 18. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Milwaukee making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Feibel finds Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Left side, Harris. They get a hand on it. Simmons dishes to Harris. And he gets it to go.
Tobias just going strong that time.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Left side, out of Kumbo. And the dunk by Giannis.
It's so hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket and feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Simmons passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Outside Curry. The three. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Here's DiVincenzo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And it's the Bucks ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Plays it up and banks it in.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Now here's Simmons. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Launches a 3. They get it back. He feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in play.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Boy, Clint Capella's athleticism allows him to finish above the rim, but also be effective in transition.
On the wing, Holiday. Lopez, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And so Collins nails both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Young. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Giannis. Bucks passing it around. DiVincenzo against Young. Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Pass to Capella. Young looking it over. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, there was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Trae Young. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Capella's got 6 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. He has 5.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Holiday, here we go. Good defensive work there by Young.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1 spot.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
Williams against Teague. Ooh, the double clutch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Teague. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And because Teague is a fairly high-volume shooter, he gets defenders to jump. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Gallinari. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Teague. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Williams, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Portis can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 7. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly. Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Collins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jeff Teague.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's what a dunk! How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Holiday, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Hunter grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. For three, Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovich wide open, and he's good on the three ball. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Lets it go from deep. Capella dishes to Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. Lou Williams, only getting better. And that should do it with the...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. We've got T. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Nora in at the small forward.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Tucker the pass to Portis. Count that one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Williams against T. And it's slammed in by T.
And I like the unpredictability of Teague. I mean, he's got a little bit of a change of pace, perkiness to his drives. You never quite know when he's going to throw it down when he gets to the rim.
There's Williams with the three. That one, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation. from no threes to being a dead-eye corner three shooter.
Here's Herter. Off target from three-point range. Here's Forbes. And it's blocked. Now, here's Okongwu. D right on him. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Forbes. Offensive rebound. Portis. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Over to the left wing. He can't hit that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Forbes. Up and in on the layup.
Nice to see him playing at a high rate of speed there, getting up and down the floor quickly. Early offense for Forbes.
Outside Williams. He kicks it to Gallinari. And stolen by Jeff Teague. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with. And he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Both free throws good from Tucker. The Hawks leading by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Teague. Collins with some nice D.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Tucker kicks to Teague. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tucker's got 6 points.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Young outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks leading by 10. 19 seconds left in the third. Young against Holiday. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. Here's Collins. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Atlanta going into the break with a... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Stolen by Collins. Here's the break.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Young from outside. He doesn't hit that one.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Hunter, no one around him, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Young with the steal. Bogdanovich finds Young, and the three off target.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Middleton with it. Launches it. It's good from long range.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Young from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holiday goes in. And he converts the layup. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Holiday against Young. Collins dishes to Young. And there's the pass to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Giannis. Now Young from deep. Collins passes to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks trail by 11. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Middleton, the scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Boy, Capella's so special. Great strength, good focus, especially when he's being defended like that. That's good work there.
Holiday looking for an opening. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And Young kicks to Collins. Off target from outside. Right side, Antetokounmpo. High, arcing shot. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Hunter dishes to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. And the Bucks with possession. They trail by 9 points. Outside Holiday. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Young against Holiday. Young outside. And here is Hunter. And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. Certainly one of the most beautiful structures in the... A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Now, here is Young.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board. And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Hunter. And he banks in the layup.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Curry kicks to Simmons. Clock at 6. Curry dishes to Embiid. Harris trying to get free.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Simmons. And the rejection by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. Unloads from 9. Young outside. Back to Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young looking it over. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Some solid defense from Harris.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Capella, and stolen by Simmons. Curry with him. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Thibault, and stolen by Hunter. Fast break, the Hawks. Bogdanovich wide open, and the three ball is good. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here's Harris, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Hunter dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 5. Harris outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Capella goes in. Got a piece of it. Curry is inside. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 6. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Young passes to Capella. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
I don't know how you match up sometimes with the long arms and high release of Gallinari. The defense learned their lesson on the drive there.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Shot is out there with Howard. And it's Green, then it's George Hill, and it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The Hawks leading by 5.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Milton the pass to Green. Right wing. On the wing, Milton. 6 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Milton's got his first 2 points. Brett, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Hill looking around. Kicks it to Howard. Lets it go with a 3. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Howard, it's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Atlanta leading by 9. Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Gallinari missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Okongwu's shot is good.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
The drive by Hill. Second chance shot. Green, no luck. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Okongwu, the pass to Herter, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Herter getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
Hill against Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gallinari.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, whether George Hill has started, which he's done a lot in his career, or come off the bench, he's a guy that you like in your rotation as a steadying force.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Hill. It's good.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
Williams scanning the floor. Down low. The pass to Reddish. He kicks it to Williams. No good with the triple. The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Green. Banked in off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Herter. He's got 5. He feeds it to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Here's Herter. Here's Okongwu. That'll do it for the first half. Hawks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end. And
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center position. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Embiid leading the charge. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Capella with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Embiid in the corner. It's up a 3.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And it's Hunter with the jam. Hunter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Curry against Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Capella finds Collins. That 3 off the mark.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And here's Young from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And Embiid pulls it down.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And staying with the play, Harris.
Now, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Harris against Young. Inside. The Hawks working the ball around. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
Simmons. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young drives in. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And oh boy, a lot lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Hill passes to Howard. Pass to Milton. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Williams inside. He's against Hill. The 8-footer. That's good from Williams on the assist by Okongwu. Williams has got 5 now.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Here's Hill. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming off the floor for your 76ers.
It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Hawks leading by 18. They've got Shake Milton. Green out there with Scott. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Herter. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Scott kicks to Milton. Outside Hill. The feed to Howard. Good on the bucket.
I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Out to Gallinari from past the arc. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
The 76ers trail by 20. Outside Hill. Milton finds Scott. Puts it up from 12. Oh, good on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta leading by 20. Williams passes to Okongwu. Here's Herter. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Scott. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Danny Green. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams, that's for 2. That one misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Bucket is good.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
Williams against Simmons. Williams dishes to Gallinari. Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gallinari. The first free throw is good. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. He hits both from the stripe. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Young outside. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And the shot goes in.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Young outside. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Takes the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 13. Young outside. 3-pointer. Again, Young missing. The 76ers running out of time. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Atlanta.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Onyeka Okongwu.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here we go, one-on-one. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 15. Now the 76ers with it. Thibault the pass to Simmons. Fires for 3. The rebound by Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a fantastic look at the skies. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Holiday.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Harris with it.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Now the feed to Lopez. Misses in close. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And Milwaukee has possession. 76ers getting the bucket. Holiday against Harris. Shot clock at 6. Here's DiVincenzo. And Simmons with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Harris, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Curry outside. A rebound by the Bucks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Middleton against Embiid. Antetokounmpo inside. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Left it at the rack, and the big man Lopez there to punch it home.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Simmons inside, guarded by Holiday. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist from Tobias Harris. Bucks trail by 8. Holiday looking for an opening. Lobbed up there for Lopez.
Nice job that time. Really an excellent job from Lopez to find the right angle to get the feed off the pick and roll.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Feeds to Embiid. Outside for Curry. Back to Embiid. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Milwaukee's shooting their first free throws of this one. And that one misses.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Passes to Howard. Now Milton. Back to Howard. He kicks to Scott. Pass to Milton. 3 seconds left. Here's Howard. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Ben Simmons making high. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got is
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Teague. Bobby Portis out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard.
And Giannis is a beast, a Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident, is very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Hill finds Howard. It's back to Hill. Howard with it. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 on the shot clock. Hill passes to Milton. Hits it from about 6 feet away.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Mora can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Now here's Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the dump by Giannis.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Hill following the bucket by the Bucks. Swiped it away. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
Hill kicks to Milton. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The drive by Scott, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Giannis. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Milton finds Hill. Back to Milton. Trying to find Scott. Gets it to him.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Portis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Nora. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Curry with the 3. Forbes with the rebound. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Giannis. 11 points in the game. He can't get that one. And a close game so far through the first. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and this talented 76er. And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Simmons against Giannis. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the Greek Freak, boy, I tell you, certainly gets the green light. I mean, from that position especially. He's really developed into a nice score from that spot on the floor.
Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that guy.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Got a piece of it. Curry with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That one good for 2. And it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Back to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Harris. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Here's Giannis. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Here's Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. It's tipped. Harris against Middleton. Holiday with it. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Hill passes to Milton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Scott hits them both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Now T. Here is Forbes. Down low. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Portis.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Teague against Hill. Here's Tucker. The shot off that time. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
High post, Howard. Goes up again. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Hill. A finish. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, I love whenever Howard leaks out in transition. He's a big, easy target to find in these situations.
Hill against T. Pass to Portis. Dwight Howard grabs the board, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Scott finds Hill. But they'll get another chance. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. He's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field zone. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Outside Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Simmons passes to Curry. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bucks trail by 10. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Holiday goes in. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And That's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Middleton. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
Harris passes to Simmons. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Simmons can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Outside Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Simmons can't get it to go. DiVincenzo against Curry. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's Harris. Simmons trying to get open. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Holiday with it. It's stolen by Harris. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
You can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Middleton outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Simmons passes to Curry. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. All going up court. Back to Simmons. Takes a three. Curry shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Feibel. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have the try. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. Now, here's Collins. And that one's good, Hunter. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Tries yet again. Pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Middleton. Fires for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Capella against Lopez. Capella dishes to Hunter. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Hunter, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Holiday after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Young. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
The wide open look here for Holiday. No good on the 3. Atlanta leading by 5. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Capella. A beautiful reverse layup.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Bogdanovich for three. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Hawks leading. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Tries it from 9. And Middleton with the block. They recover it. Capella finds Young. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. Lopez with the steal. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Capella. A three from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like to stay locked in to the game and football.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3 slot.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Teague with a clean look, and the Bucks miss again. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. Over in the corner, Williams. Picked away. Here's Forbes, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone, and they get it back. Tucker, the pass to Portis. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Atlanta. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Gallinari throws it down.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. All by himself. For the finish, Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Back to Teague. The pass to Nora. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Off the left rim and out.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Okongwu kicks to Williams. Herter, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Herter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Young, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And that one falls for Young. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Young dishes to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 6. It's stolen by Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Teague feeling it out a bit. And Capella sends it back.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
1:05 left now here in the second. Portis in the post. Gallinari on him. And contact, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Outside Teague.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Herter passes to Gallinari. Back to Herter. From 17 feet out, in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Whether off the catch or putting the ball on the floor, Herder's a threat in that mid-range area.
Teague for three. And so it's Atlanta.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but and that should do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Antetokounmpo. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Over Lopez. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to DiVincenzo. From past the arc. Here's Giannis. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Herder gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Kevin Herder, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
The putback, great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Williams scanning the floor. He kicks it to Okongwu. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And Giannis throws it down.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Reddish. Feeds to Gallinari. Nobody near Williams. Buries it from three-point range.
This is who Lou Williams is in a nutshell. An excellent shooter off the catch.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Herder passes to Gallinari. Outside Williams. The three. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Holiday. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams dishes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Giannis. That one falls. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Williams. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 7.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Holiday with it, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And we've watched. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And it's Giannis missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Young with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 3 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. From deep, Collins. They get the rebound. And there's the pass to Hunter. Young for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Holiday gets the bucket.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Bogdanovic passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovic. The feed now to Hunter. Milwaukee with the rebound.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Pass to DiVincenzo. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. Capella lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's 6 points for Clint Capella.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DiVincenzo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. Over Holiday. Shot by Collins, no good. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
When momentum is crucial, Holiday steps up his level of play.
Young against Holiday. Yes, that goes in.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Middleton outside. And he dunks it down.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Young passes to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Holiday gets to Middleton. On his left side. He can't get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Money!
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Holiday attacking. It's good!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Young taking his time here. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Giannis against Collins. Here's Giannis. Good work defensively by Capella. Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Guys, your thoughts?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of move, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all
right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. We're great. They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Thybulle in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Collins against Harris. Collins kicks to Young. Clock at 4. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
There's the pass to Embiid. Good work defensively by Capella.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Young. Rejected by Harris.
He's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with a high motor, and he likes to make plays.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Simmons can't get it to go.
It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Simmons looking around. And again, unable to change momentum here.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer from Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valuable in today's game.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Simmons passes to Embiid, and Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
Pass to Hunter. It's good. Hunter's got 6 points.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Capella finds Bogdanovich. A beautiful reverse layup. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Gallinari passes to Herter. To the middle. And stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Milton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, chalk up 2 there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The 76ers trail by 12. Milton kicks to Howard. Back to Milton. Scott. Atlanta with the rebound. 3-on-3. Herder passes to Okongwu. Jacks up a 3. Herder, no good. And for the 76ers, they're shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Scott dishes to Howard. The second chance effort. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Herder. A 3-pointer off the mark. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Milton. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gallinari surveying the D. And stolen by Simmons. And here we go. 76ers running again. Howard finds Simmons. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Williams outside. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Scott is out there with Howard. Then there's Hill, and it's Green in at the small forward position.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Hill, Howard trying to free himself up. Another shot. It's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Williams passes to Reddish. Back to Williams. From deep. Just 5 to shoot. A shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Howard. And that one, good. Howard's got it back down to single digits for the 76ers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams passes to Herder. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Here's Herder, defended by Milton. And Herder gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hill passes to Howard. Outside, Green. Pass to Scott. On the wing, Milton. Sinks that one from the post. Milton's got 7. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Hangs in the air. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Young against Simmons. Young passes to Capella. Young outside. .103 left in the second quarter. In the corner, Collins with it. Good on the shot. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Simmons passes to Embiid from 11 feet away, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside Collins. Dishes to Young. Elbow shot. The shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Now the pass to Embiid. Thibault kicks to Simmons. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bogdanovich. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
It's stolen by Capella. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 10. And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 10-point game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. To the inside. And Collins gets double-teamed. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Simmons passes to Curry. Yep, that one goes. Curry's got his first 2 points.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Curry against Bogdanovich. Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Basket counts. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Young passes to Capella. The 3. Young's shot is off.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Down low, here's Capella. And that'll be 2. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Young, and that one drops for him. Young's got 7.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Embiid finds Simmons. Here's Curry, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And finished off by Collins.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
And stolen by Hunter. They're running. All going up court. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Outside, Simmons. The dish to Harris. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 8. Outside, Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Collins, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 76ers trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Up top, Capella. Embiid comes with a double team. Here's Young. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Good work there as it goes.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
No good there. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Scott is out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Green. And it's Hill in at the point.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Herter. Outside Williams. Back to Herter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The 76ers trail by 8. On the wing, Hill. Launches it. Here's Howard. He dishes it to Scott. Tries again. And it's good. 2 points.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and the timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Now the feed to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Back to Gallinari. Fires the 3. That shot off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. The drive by Green. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one.
The agility from Green when he goes inside is impressive. I mean, his fluid motion gets him to his shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Gallinari hits them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Howard. Here's Milton. Kicks it to Howard. Here's Hill. An easy 2 points on the layup. That's 7 points for George Hill.
Just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest to chest and finish.
Out left to the wing. Williams passes to Okongwu. That shot, no good. Good D by Howard. Green kicks to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside Hill. Back to Howard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Hawks leading. And here's Young. He kicks to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry, good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Young finds Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
Harris passes to Thybulle. Harris outside. High post Howard. Inside, and it's blocked.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint, here's Howard. Oh!
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Young, and the rejection by Embiid.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Young dishes to Collins. Simmons with the defensive effort. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Young inside. He by Simmons, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Outside Harris. Young with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Bogdanovich. Can't cash in.
Bogdanovich so solid at making defenders feel uneasy. He knows how to get them to foul him, too.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Oh, off target. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The 6'10" center from Switzerland. I mean, Capella, he's become a nightly double-double threat. Strong big man.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Probable. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.